Hi everyone, this is Hali Flickinger, two-time Olympian and two-time Olympic medalist. And today I am going to be doing USA Swimming's Q&A for Instagram. So super exciting. But first off, a little bit about me. I am originally from Pennsylvania. I currently train here out in Arizona at ASU. I started swimming when I was about 7. I went to the University of Georgia, go Dogs, and competed there collegiately, and now I am pro and swimming, like I said, out here in Arizona. So without further ado, let's jump into these questions. How many pets do you have and what are their names? So I have 5 pets total, 3 cats, 2 dogs. We'll start with the dogs, Tegan and Lakin. And then the cats, we have Lily, Calvin, and Vincent. All are super close in age. I believe I went 5 years straight with getting animals, so they're all pretty close in age. Next question, what is it like managing a full-time job and working in real estate, and how do you prioritize? It is a learning experience. I can say I am super busy. I rarely ever get to take naps anymore, which is a super weird thing to say because naps prior to real estate were very, very much part of my routine, but that is not the case anymore. So in order to juggle them, I definitely have had to figure out a balance between the two and how much energy I put into each, because there is only so much energy that I have and there's only so much time in the day. So my schedule is a bit different to try to manage the two, but I'm currently loving it so much. It's been absolutely amazing. So next question. What are your favorite songs/artists recently? I feel like I really don't have a favorite really song or artist, but I can kind of say the genre, I guess, of music is definitely like pop. I love to just dance and be able to scream lyrics on the top of my lungs. So I would definitely say pop music. What is your biggest inspiration? How has this changed from young athlete to pro? Who's your biggest inspiration? My biggest inspiration is honestly just my family, and my husband and the people around me. So I would say my village is my inspiration. And I think that's always kind of been the case. My coaches have always been people I've looked up to, my mom and dad, my husband, teammates. Anyone around me is just inspiration for me to continue, and that's been the same since I was young and to this day. Are you friends with international athletes? Absolutely. That's one cool thing about being on the national team and being able to travel to really cool places and meeting a lot of really awesome athletes. Especially, you get to know the ones that swim the same events as you, because you find yourself in the ready room a lot with the same people. So yeah, it's nice being able to have friends that are international, but also swimming in college and here at ASU, I've had a lot of really cool opportunities to become really close friends with people who train in the US but are from another country. What was your favorite memory from the Olympics? What is your favorite swim memory outside of the Olympics? So my favorite memory from the Olympics was in 2016 when we first arrived at the pool as a team and we did our first cheer. That was incredible. It was so quiet in the stadium, and just hearing our cheer was so cool and so powerful. And then my favorite memory outside of the Olympics, there's so many. I think just there's countless memories that flood my brain of just like laughter with my friends and fellow national teamers. We have such a good time. We it's so fun. I'm like thinking of all of them at once. It's just lots of dinner talks that are just hilarious and just make me laugh and giggle. And we're gonna now move on to some swimming and training questions. What is your favorite stroke and favorite event? This is so hard because I feel like it kind of just goes in waves. My favorite stroke, I think I like them all, but I think butterfly probably just because it's the one I'm more comfortable with, I guess. It's like I've done it since I was little, so I guess I'm more comfortable with it. And then my favorite event, that one, there's so many different things I like about each one, but definitely, obviously, I like to fly, but then there are days I don't like to fly, so there was a time I really liked the two back, but I think two free has recently been one I've enjoyed. 4 a.m. That very rarely is a favorite event, but when did you start doing doubles? I didn't do doubles till I was in college, actually. Are there any drills or tips you would like to share to improve butterfly technique? I think just important thing with butterfly is to use your whole body. Legs and arms need to be doing work at the same time. Can you talk about the hardest set your coach gave you? There's not really like a hardest set. I feel like there's just so many where like we did some work. But obviously there are practices where you hit a ton of yardage and those might be the hardest, but honestly, any hard set just in general are ones that are on shorter rest. I feel like those are the hardest ones. I know that's not a specific one, but I don't really have a specific one that comes to mind. What's your training routine, dry land / swimming? How do you fuel your body between these training sessions? So I swim and I lift, and it's a little different now with real estate. So my routine's just a little bit different, but I did dry land at Georgia. So when I was at Georgia, and swimming in college, I did all three: swimming, dry land, and weightlifting. Now I don't do any dry land. And then how do you fuel your body between these training sessions? I would say I just make sure that I'm getting enough protein, carbs, and veggies. Something I've always just stuck to is make sure my plates are colorful, eat until like I feel satisfied and full. What is your preparation before a big meet? Like my meet warm up, getting excited / calming nerves rituals. So basically I have my meet warm up, and really what I do is I just like to talk to people because I can get a little nervous, so talking to people definitely helps, and getting a good laugh in is really nice. Yeah, I really just enjoy talking to everyone that's around me. Tell us your secrets for the 200 fly. What sets would you recommend for the event? What race strategy would you recommend? So to fly, like I said earlier, it's a full body movement. So just making sure your arms and legs are doing work together. That's gonna be the most powerful. And then what sets would you recommend? I really like doing like drilling and fly, because I think drilling, slowing the stroke down really helps, especially to really like feel the water, both hands and legs. And here are some motivational questions. Have you ever felt like giving up? What motivates you and pushes you to keep swimming? Absolutely. I felt like giving up. This sport's really hard. We work really hard, and what really is pushing me to continue swimming are my goals and my support crew and my village. I do a lot of this for them. I do it because I wanna make them proud, and I wanna show them that the energy and the resources they pulled into me were worth it. And so I definitely do it for my people. How do you stay positive after a big race? I think whether it's good or bad, you're going to feel those emotions. And I think especially on the ones that maybe didn't turn out the way that you wanted, I think I usually feel the feelings, and I allow myself to feel the feelings. But then it's time to become rational at some point and to really realize how grateful I am for everything, and swimming is a sport, and there's so much around it that I am so lucky to have. So remembering all those things that I am lucky to have and am grateful for helps me be positive after races that may have not been what I had hoped. Do you have any additional advice for swimmers? I would just say, kind of just piggybacking off of what I just said about being positive after big races, especially the ones that don't go the way that you planned. I'm learning more and more as I get older just to realize how lucky we are to do what we do. And in the moment, those disappointments, I guess you could say, yes, they may sting a little, but know that this is something we get to do, and there's so much we have to be grateful for. And just remember that on the days where you don't want to go to practice or you didn't swim as well as you wanted, just remember, like, there's so much that you have and can be thankful for in a moment that may seem kind of down. So I definitely just always try to stay positive and just be grateful. But that's all the questions. Thank you guys so much for submitting, and I will talk to you later. Bye.